Hi, everyone. So thank you so much for being a part of our business opportunity event call tonight. We are so glad you're here. I'm Katie Herbert, and it's my honor to kind of start things off tonight. But I have been using Shaklee products for a little over a year and actually found it when I was about to have my now 1-year-old. And it has been a huge blessing in our life financially and just time-wise. We've been able to travel a lot more. I'm a part-time preschool teacher, so I don't receive a paycheck in the summer. And our Shaklee money, or my income, has been able to provide us to be able to travel a lot last summer. And so that was a huge blessing. And it's given us a gift of choice and deciding how I want to spend my time while my kids are little. And so we're going to talk a lot more about that, but some of you may not know what Shaklee is, and someone just invited you to this event and you have no idea who Shaklee is or anything about it. So I just want to do a brief rundown of who Shaklee is. And so Shaklee was created by Dr. Forrest Shaklee, who built the health and wellness and green cleaning bandwagon in the early 1900s. He did the first green cleaner, the first multivitamin, the first plant-based protein. So he kind of started the nutrition bandwagon. And this company has been around since 1956. And so that was something that really stood out to me, that this company has gone through a lot of years of lots of things. And so it was something that I could trust. And Shaklee's proven itself, and that's why we trust them and have decided to partner with them to build our health and wellness companies. There we go. So this is pictures of the three of us who are going to share tonight, but why we believe in Shaklee. But we want a healthy family and a healthy home. We found a company we could trust. We want to help others find what we benefit greatly from, and we want to be a part of a great cause. Shaklee helps people improve their lives, and we want to be there for our husbands and children, yet still have a positive impact on those around us. And we want to build something that we can pass down to our children, grandchildren, and beyond. So the Shaklee difference is something that you'll hear over and over again about why a lot of people partner with Shaklee. So at Shaklee, we believe nature holds the answers to a long and healthy life. And that's why we take extra measures to bring truly life-enhancing products and to guarantee the quality, safety, and performance of all of them. So all of the Shaklee products go through 100,000 quality tests per year and over $250 million in research and development, which is huge, because if you really look into some of these other companies, they can't say that they do that. And there's over 100 scientific publications and 90 in peer-reviewed journals. And so the saying, always safe, always green, always works. So we believe in what we're putting into our bodies and what we're talking to others about. And that's something that is huge for me personally. So Shaklee is beyond organic. It's the philosophy that Shaklee quality standards go beyond how and where an ingredient is grown. So we look to confirm the purity and potency of ingredients after harvest to guarantee that the final finished product is free of hundreds of chemical contaminants. So this was something that was really important. Can I have that placemat? This was something that was really important to me when I found Shaklee, because I was pregnant. So I was about to have a baby. I was going to be nursing, and I wanted to make sure that I trusted what I was putting into my body that then was also going into my baby's body, into my baby. So this is something that you will hear over and over and over again that really makes Shaklee stand apart to other health companies. So I am going to turn it over to Sarah. So this is Sarah, and she, hold on a second. Can
we just ask everyone to mute too?
Yeah,
Katie?
I just muted. I tried to mute everyone too, but yes, if everyone can just go on mute. So this is Sarah. Sarah is going to tell a little bit of her story as an ex-ER nurse. So Sarah, you can take it away.
Hi guys, my name is Sarah. I live in South Florida with my husband and 4 kids. They are 10, 7, 4, and 1. And in 2020, after e-learning, I decided to homeschool them because I just wanted to add to my plate. We moved twice across the country in 2 years, and it was a little crazy. When we moved from Chicago to New Jersey, I left a job that I loved. I was working in an amazing ER. I had like the best crew. I just loved it. I love the trauma. I love the drama. I loved everything about it. But when we moved, right before we moved, my husband decided that this was going to be a good move for us. And I was totally on board, but he was traveling a lot. He was traveling every week. One week he'd be in Mexico, one week he was in New Jersey. We had 3 little kids and I was still trying to work night shift. So on the nights that I was working, it was just nail biting all day. Is this flight going to be on time? Is he going to get caught in customs? Is the Uber driver going to know the fastest route to get from O'Hare to our house? Because we needed to make a quick switch so I could go to work. So when we got to New Jersey, I knew that me working was not gonna, we couldn't do it anymore. We had no family. We didn't have a crew of people to watch the kids. And so I decided that I was gonna stay home. So I did a little Shaklee health journey myself, and that's for another Zoom. I have multiple testimonies, but my favorite testimony is starting with this business. People started asking me what I was doing. They noticed I was having more energy. They're like, how are you doing this with 3 kids? What's going on? Your husband's always gone. And so I started sharing about the products because the products actually work. There's no compromising because they're clean and they're green. And people started wanting more information. They started buying the products. They started feeling better. I was able to help them go from multiple medications to no medications. And I felt like, oh, I didn't lose my identity in nursing. Like, I'm just going to shift my nursing from emergency care to well care. So my motto started becoming, I'm going to help people stay out of the ER instead of helping them while they're in the ER. I've been doing this for 4 years now. I have talked to multiple nurses that I used to work with. Today, I talked with an ER doctor that I used to work with, and we're all starting to see a shift in healthcare. We're starting to see that the healthcare we have now is not working. Family practitioners, no fault to them. I love all doctors, but they literally have to set a timer. They only have so much time with you, and they're just trying to get you to feeling better the quickest. They're not really getting to root causes. And that's what I felt like in the ER. I wasn't really helping people with their root causes. I was just managing their diseases with more medicines. I actually just saw a commercial, this is random, about, doesn't matter what you eat, just take more of this insulin. And I just thought, that is not nursing. That is not healthcare. What are we doing? So I truly feel that I have helped people more sharing Shaklee than I did when I was in the ER. And yes, the traumas and things that, you do need to go to the ER for, that was truly helping people. But I love being able to sit down with people and just listening to them and helping them because the products are working. Also, and I could talk forever about that. And again, like every product of Shaklee, I have a testimony about. So if you want to ask me, I'm an open book. But I really think there is a shift in healthcare, and I think that this is the future of working because I'm not working nights. I'm not working holidays. I worked 12 Thanksgivings in a row, and that was hard for my family because we had to shift dinner. In the last 4 years, I've been able to stay home and be home on Thanksgiving. I am not, stressing about working overnights, finding sitters, finding a crew. So the schedule is very, very freeing. I can make money overnight when people order at night. I'm not having to, run out the door at 11 p.m. and work at 3 a.m. these crazy hours so that I can shift with my husband. Because sometimes he has to travel last minute, and to find coverage for a shift was very, very stressful. So the products work for themselves. I'm helping people more than I did in the ER. I truly, truly feel that. And my schedule is so, so freeing. I think Christine is going to talk more about scheduling, but this fits into my day. It's talking to neighbors when I can. It's talking to depleted moms at the park while I watch my kids play. I make this fit into my day instead of trying to make my day fit around Shaklee. So I could talk forever, but those are my biggest things that I want you to take away from this, is that even though if you have a nursing degree, you can still help people. And if you don't have a nursing degree, you can still help people. And that's the beauty of Shaklee. You are just helping so many people.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sarah. I love Sarah's story, and it's just great to hear. All right. So next we are going to hear from Christine. And so Christine is also a mom of 4, and she's going to tell her side of being an ex-teacher, now stay-at-home mom / teacher to her own children. So take it away, Christine.
Guys, thank you for having me. So I wanted to kind of get everyone to reflect a little bit as they're listening to Katie and Sarah and now me share. Is you're probably thinking, can I do this? And why would I want to do this? And so really our stories are meant to help you kind of reflect and connect and think through those things. And so I wanted you to kind of ask yourselves those questions as we're going through what really our story has been. So 8 years ago, I'm going to tell you my then and then kind of my now. So I was a teacher for 10 years. I taught 5th and 6th grade, and I taught 8th grade. I thought I'd be a teacher forever. I still am a teacher, just now in new ways that I will share with you. But my daughter had some heart issues, and I stopped teaching at that point, knowing that I would probably have to go back at some point. I did not know about Shaklee in this time. I was tutoring tons of kids. I would go away the second my husband would get home. I would go Monday night all night till, well, not as much as nights like an ER nurse, but I'd be gone 4 to 9, 4 to 9, 4 to 9, Saturday, 8 to 5. It worked out great when our babies were little. It was a wonderful blessing to us, but it's not sustainable. And so insert Shaklee 8 years ago. I was a mom of 3 kids under 4, high cholesterol, acid reflux disease, can't take off that baby weight, no energy. I was 31. And then I found Shaklee. I did what is pretty much known as our Prove It Challenge now. It's a really simple, easy, basic nutrition everybody is pretty much missing. And everything changed for me. And then everything changed for my kids when I started doing things for them, serious things, guys, not like little things, like things that they would have been on meds for that would have impacted their whole future kind of things. And so my husband and I we didn't want to sell anything. We never wanted to have a business, to be honest, even though I had a tutoring business. But anyhow, kind of funny how we tell ourselves these things. It's all what's in here, right? And how we look at it. But we started sharing because we learned that families just don't know these things, because doctors, we love them. Most of them just don't know. They take one nutrition class in college, in med school, same as I did as a teacher in undergrad. And unless they search for it, they're honeymooned by a lot of pharmaceutical companies all the time. And so it's a very different kind of approach to WellCare. And I think there's a place for all of that. And so I found that it was my job. I was called now to tell other families. I wasn't really worried about how much I was going to make, because I didn't really see how amazing this business model was, you guys. I didn't see it. I was kind of probably like most people that don't understand. We have an amazing, beautiful business building plan, like a beautiful compensation plan. And so I started this just to help people, to make a difference. And I was going to use these products forever for our family, because it had significantly changed our quality of life. And I'm sure my lifespan too. And so what I didn't know was that this would be one of the greatest journeys that I would ever go on. I was looking at our budget today that I made 10 years ago. And literally my husband and I are making double what we were 10 years ago. I just discovered this right before a call, and it's all because of Shaklee. It's amazing. I still tutor kids because I love it, but it's totally my choice, right? Because this is the thing, you guys, we can make choices now that we couldn't make. Like, I never thought I would homeschool my kids, but COVID hit and my child had some specific needs. And so Shaklee gave us the choice that 8 years ago, when I started using Shaklee, I never knew I would have to make. I figured I would go back to teaching when my kids were in school. And now my kids need me more than ever in this position. And if Shaklee didn't come along, you know, I started my business 6.5 years ago, started using products 8 years ago. But if Shaklee didn't come along, like, I would not be able to make these choices. And this is the beautiful thing about having this business and this stream of income, and really the power of residual income. And what that means is once you help somebody and they see changes and they want to use these products, that's a residual. We take care of them, we check on them, we make sure their family is well, but it's a residual income. And over time, it's like an investment, you guys. Like, instead of investing in stocks, which we can do, which can go all over the place, and we can still do that, but this is a beautiful way. It will only grow. We are like in all the main markets that are projected to have huge growth over the next decades. And so for me, it has given me choices I didn't know I would need to make. It is giving us health that I didn't know I could ever be empowered to build, just with basic tools that Shaklee makes. And then it has given us time. And that is like the time with my children right now. I want to be able to take care of my parents and go wherever they need me to be when they are older. And so I look at, I can work my Shaklee business from next to my mom's bed. I can work my Shaklee business from Florida, where Sarah is. I can work it. I was helping my team driving around in a golf cart 1.5 years ago. Renata's on this call, helping her get started and help people, driving around Florida in a golf cart while I was on vacation. And it didn't feel like work. It felt like fun. So I just want to encourage you guys that you're probably asking yourself, can I do this? Yes, you can. You learn everything. It's the greatest, coolest personal growth journey you'll ever be on. And why would I want to? Well, the community of people and just what we get to do is so cool that I can't imagine. I didn't know what I was missing till I started, but I can't imagine not having this as a part of our lives. So thank you so much for hearing my story. And please, if you have any questions, just ask, and I'm happy to share.
Thanks, Christine. So the biggest thing that I think that I still take from both of those stories and my own story is the idea of choice and getting to choose what we want to do and how we want to spend our time. And so I think that that's the biggest thing. And the other thing that I kind of wanted to touch on just off of Christine is the community piece is the one thing about this business that I didn't know I needed, but I'm so grateful for. And I think a lot of us can speak to that of mom life, stay at home mom life, whatever life can be really lonely sometimes. And so being able to have other people that you can feed into that you didn't know besides your Shaklee family is like really a cool thing that comes along with this business. So I'm just gonna touch a little bit about a really amazing promotion that we have for all of you who are on this call tonight. And sometimes I know that pay structure schemes and how they all work can be really confusing. So we want to make this as simple as possible to kind of talk you through about something that's really amazing that Shaklee is offering right now. So right now, Shaklee's offering double commissions for the entire month of October, November, and December. So we just kind of wanted to give you a visual of what that might look like. So a lot of us talked about getting started, and a lot of people get started with something called the Prove It Challenge. It's a really cost-effective way to get started. And so if you sold 3 Prove It Challenges in a month, so it's $159. So if you sold 3 of those a month, you would usually make $150 right off the bat. But this month, if you did that same thing, you would make $300. So if you took on the Prove It Challenge yourself and told 3 other people about it, or if you're already a customer, if you purchased your purchase and then told 3 people about $150 worth of product, you would make $300. That's like not even with anything else, just out of selling 3 Prove It Challenges. And there's so many other ways to make money in this business, but we just wanted to, that's crazy. Like if you think about what you could do with $300 with Christmas coming, $300 the next 3 months, that could cover a large chunk of Christmas presents and not going in debt over Christmas or whatever that looks like. But I know $300 is still life-changing for me, an extra $300. And so that is such an incredible thing that Shaklee is offering for you like today to get started. And the sooner you get started, the sooner you can take advantage of that. The other thing is typically it's $49 to get started and it's only $25. So not only are they giving you double commissions, they're giving you half off to get started with this distributor kit. And so the distributor kit comes with 3 months of your website for free, 2 Life Shake samples, 3 Life Shake sample credits, and then you get this $10 off little coupon, but it's with this cute little water bottle. It comes like all with what you need to get started. And you know, you are not alone in this. So you sign up, whoever you sign up under is here to support you through the process. We don't just like sign you up and then leave you on an island by yourself. It's really a team, and we're building you and helping you do a launch in person or virtually or whatever that looks so different for everybody. And so this is just something that's so incredible that Shaklee's offering that we just felt like we needed to share this. Like we couldn't just like not tell somebody about this. So it's $25 to get started, so half off to get started, and then double commissions up to $1,000. So say you make $1,000, you get $2,000, and that's kind of where it maxes out. But it's just a really awesome time to get started. So I am going to, I don't know where my page went, but I'm going to stop the recording there, and then we are going to take some questions. So we're going to stop the recording and then kind of make it a little bit more open to answer some questions. So let me stop the recording.